Hey, happy Sundays, Sean again. I'm playing Immaculate Grid. I'm playing grid number 74, still trying to make my way back to getting to all the grids, hopefully by the All-Star break. So I've got about 15 or so more, just over that. 74 is the career war of Reggie Jackson, right on the money, 74.0. Reggie Jackson was actually the subject of one of the chapters in my book right here, Baseball's Most Fun for Voltees. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Whatever. Um, anyway, I just found different things about him fascinating, like his one season with the Orioles, or the fact that he tied three separate Brewers for home run crowns while playing for three separate teams. I think that's cool. I think it's weird that he's still the all-time strikeout king, given the strikeout environment we are in. But I wrote about why that is the case in the book. So if you like banter like this, link to my book is in the in the description. Um, and with that, let's play Reggie Jackson Day. This time I'll try to get Reggie Jackson in. Yesterday for the daily grid, it was Billy Williams Day, so I didn't get him in. Even though he worked for several categories. Today was Mike Piazza, 427. That's the number of home runs he hit in his career, and I was able to get him in. So let's spoiler alert, I guess. Whatever. Let's get going. Let's try to work Reggie Jackson into one of these grids, either the timed or rarity score variant. Hit and share, hit and go, and away we go. All right. Don't think I will. That's all right. Let's see. Fred Lynn works over here. And let's get David Wells. It's a weird one. Tony Clark works. Adrian Gonzalez is going to be popular here. Get Mike Cameron down here. Fellow center fielder Curtis Granderson here. All right, Dwight Gooden over here. Pedro here. And it gives me 15 seconds to come with an Oriole. 200 strikeouts in a season. I can't remember if I've been burned by either Palmer or Mussina before. Can't remember which it was. It was Palmer. How many are there? Five? I'm not even going to look at who the most popular is. Interesting. Interesting. So Jim Palmer never struck out 200 guys in a season. I wonder if Mussina did. I'll bet Mussina must have. That's probably who I should have gone with. Ah, well. All right, let's try to make up for that in the rarity round, I guess. There was no using of Reggie Jackson here. He never did strike out 200 times in a season as a batter. He, I think, maxed out in the 180s, but is the all-time leader. Anyway, I'm going to stop share, reshare. Let's try to redeem ourselves a little bit. This is the daily grid for 27. Down, 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 74. And away we go. All right. I'm going to hit Jose Cruz Jr. right there. Yeah, I figured that would be a pretty good one. Let's see. Porcello will work. David Price works there. Our guy, Al Simmons, works. So let's get him in. Takes 0.2. Let's see. This is a Cespedes category, but I'm not going to go with him. Hideo Nomo works. For 0.1. Nice. It's a lot lower than I expect from Nomo. All right. Francisco Rodriguez works for Detroit and Baltimore. Or we could go more distant. Heine Minish works. Goes for 0.5. Baltimore and San Diego. Joe Carter works. Randy Myers works. Randy Myers has always played a lot higher than on San Diego than you'd expect from the month he played there. I think because of how botched that whole transaction was. Like the Padres, I think, only put in a waiver uh claim on Myers to stop the Braves from getting him. They already had Trevor Hoffman. They didn't need another closer. And Myers pitched very poorly down the stretch for them. And he the season prior had finished top 5 in the MVP voting as a reliever with Baltimore, but 98 was his final season. I'm gonna say Carter's gonna be better. Roberto Alomar would also work. Went with Carter for 0.5. All right. Now I went with Cameron already for San Diego and New York. Also played Adrian Gonzalez already, but he would work as well. Who are some? Actually, Roberto Alomar would work there. Maybe that would be a sneaky one. Of course, Piazza would work, and earlier was Mike Piazza day. Let's see. This is kind of sneaky. I guess we'll just I'll just cycle through that 90, 99, 2000 Mets team. Because actually Henderson works from that team. Don't think Darrell Hamilton or Brian McRae works. Cedeno, I don't think he played for the Padres. Ventura doesn't work. Ray Ordonez, I don't think works. Yet go Alfonso, John Olerud, Todd Pratt, Mike Piazza, Al Leiter. I don't think any of these guys work. Not coming up with any unique relievers who would work. Quantrill is somebody who works for San Diego, but not the Mets. He works for a lot of teams, if I remember him. Oh, and I don't think. Oh no, is this actually? I think this will work. Derek Bell. 0.1, nice. All right, that was a good pull. So right now I'm rocking about 1.5 here, and that's about to go away, especially if there's only 5 options for the Orioles. Pedro and I went with Gooden. I think Seaver also works. DeGrom certainly works. Wonder who else would work here for the Mets. I think Lowe's gonna work. I don't think Wakefield's gonna work. I don't know about Jim Longberg. How about Louis Tiant? Saberhagen probably not. Sale will work. Let's see how Chris Sale does. Kind of high, 14%. All right, Mets 200 strikeouts. So if I don't want to go with Seaver and I don't want to go with, what about Johan Santana 2008? His one really good year there. He had other pretty good years, but they were mostly marred by injury. He takes 5%. And then the Orioles. Flanagan work, will Stone work, will Jimmy Key work, Scott Erickson, Mike Mussina, Sidney Ponson is the only name I can come up with from the 2000s. Kevin Brown played a season there. Ben McDonald played a season there. I don't think it's Ben McDonald. Can't believe it's not Jim Palmer. Bobo Newsom is coming to mind. Well, I'm gonna play Bobo, and then we'll find out if who those 5 are. Oh, Bobo actually worked, so that's who I should have gone with to be for the beginning. He took 1%, so that was a good pick. Who are the other 4? Since they obviously aren't Palmer. So it's Mussina times 3. So Mussina did do it 3 times. McNally, Eric Bedard. How about him? 221 strikeouts. And then Rube Waddell, the 1908 St. Louis Browns. 189 ERA, 19 and 14. Bobo Newsom, what a year. 226 strikeouts, an ERA of 5.08, wins 20 games, leads the league in games started, complete games, innings pitched, batters faced, earned runs, home runs. 1.6 whip. This guy was everywhere. This is awesome. What a year. I'll bet he also hit like 330 or something ridiculous. I know he's one of those sneaky 300 hitters. All right. That was a fun one. I'm glad I was able to pull Bobo Newsom after my timed round failure. All right. Thanks a lot for playing, and I'll be back at maybe a little later with another one. All right now. Peace.